Greetings, Mr. Anderson here with Igrowugrow, where my kitchen garden is your kitchen garden. I've been telling everybody it's time to get your fall garden together, so I wanted to show you guys my seed bed. And what a seed bed is the area that you designate to start your seeds in. And then once your seedlings get up to par, you can transplant them in your desired area. So what you're looking at here is 5 colored Swiss chard, and I've planted it because the Swiss chard seed kind of comes out in clusters, so I planted it in bunches so that I can separate it later. And so this is the seed pack, Swiss chard, 5 colored, and that's the seeds I get. And that is about 2 weeks into it. Have to water these, keep them moist for them to germinate, and then continue to water them. So that's my Swiss chard in that seed bed. And I may come behind this with some beets, or in the empty spaces with some beets, and leave the beets in this area. But I'm waiting on the waning moon, and it is the waning moon, so I'll probably put some beets in this afternoon. Now we'll move up to the second area of my seed bed, and I use the classic no dig method to start my seed bed. So I have some kohlrabi seeds that I started, and all these are fall vegetables that like cool weather. So this kohlrabi is purple and white kohlrabi blend. And then in the middle of the kohlrabi, I have white bunch onions, which will do well in the fall until it gets cold. So I'll be leaving them in the seed bed. I won't transplant those, but I'll transplant some of these kohlrabis. And what this rock is after you get a hard rain, you'll start seeing where you got runoff at. And this area was getting a big runoff. So to break up the water and from pushing everything out, I just laid like a little French terrace or French drain with the rocks there. You see the soap, that's to keep the predators off of my seedlings when they're young. But that's more kohlrabi and the bunch onions. That's the bunch onion seeds. I'll start my bunch onions from seed. That's, like I said, about 2 weeks. And just sow your seed. Then up on the third area, because it's coming down a hill kinda, and I got scallions or bunch onions, but these are a red variety, and you see those. Then I got radicchio. That right there is radicchio, and that's the seed pack of the radicchio. That's a cool weather lettuce / cabbage, real pretty, or like I like to say, sexy. And the radicchio is coming up fine. Got the onions, and then here's the famous black kale, or people call it Nero kale or Tuscan kale. It's in the Brassica family, the cabbage family, cole family, but that's my black kale. So I can start transplanting it after it get about 2 feet high into my main garden, and then my other stuff will be dying down. But there is some sprouting up. There's one sprouted up, sprouted up, sprouted up. And this is my artichoke, sweet potato. Then get a view of the terrace garden. So once that starts waning out, tomatoes, okra, look at how tall the okra plant is. Once it starts waning out, then I'll start transplanting my fall crop in. That's, if you've seen the other videos, the apparatus I made for the beans to crawl up. Look how the beans are doing. The purple hull peas and the dragon peas doing me well in the 40-day eat what you grow. I can come out here and get my fresh beans. Just picked the dragon beans the other day, so I don't think I have any of them. Still getting the little strawberries, parsley, asparagus, beans running up the cord. Got them going all the way up. And they just running up the string on the apparatus I made. If you're interested, go back and look at the kitchen garden tours, you'll see that. Or just email me. Then my cucumbers done start running. Look at my lemon cucumbers, heirloom lemon cucumbers. Very good taste. So I'm not gonna take you guys through a whole tour. I just wanted to show you how I do my fall seed bed and get that going. And some of the things that I'm gonna be planting. Oh, also wanted to show you guys some of the other stuff I'm gonna be planting. That's the beet. That's a root vegetable. So you plant your roots vegetables on the waning moon. So now this evening the moon is waning, so I'll be putting those in. And then I wanted to show you an interesting cool weather herb. If you want a cool weather herb, you can do your dill and you can do your thyme and your rosemary, but this fenugreek, that makes a very, people use this as a maple syrup substitute and things, use it for sprouts, use it for all types of things, but it gives you that Ethiopian, African, Eastern flavor into your food. Had to do some research on how to cook with it. It's in curry powders and different things of that nature, but you can grow this fenugreek, and it likes cool weather. So I'll be planting some of this probably right after the new moon. So this is Mr. Anderson with fall gardening tips. So get your seed bed together. Start your seed bed off from your regular garden. That way you'll be able to transplant right into your existing garden. When things start dying out, you'll be able to replace it.